Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to this video, which is a very huge thing for me. Sweeties, I'm going to talk in the makeup application part a little bit more about this, but this today, when I filmed this look, this has been the first time that I have been filming a makeup look since last year in June. And you know what, I just realized that was also a Nomad release. That was the Provence palette or the Provence collection. Sweeties, this is how long I have not filmed me doing makeup. Of course, you know that I have been releasing other videos, other makeup content and stuff, but this for me is very special. It is coming full circle, and I knew that I can do this. I can do this. And I will again speak more about the reasons. If you have no idea what is happening, you will hear more about it in the makeup application part. Okay, now this is my first impression of this beautiful palette, which is the Royal Europe palette. And maybe you know that I am from Germany originally. Now I live in Israel, but I am originally from Europe and I have been born and raised there. And I happen to be very much into everything that is regal, royal, kingship, queenship, everything. Give it to me, you know? I'm the owner of that. Sorry to say, you know, but yeah. Okay, sweeties, that is what it is. I have a huge hang up with that. And this is just feeding me so much. This palette has been made in collaboration with me. No, just kidding. But in any case, so I just already took it out of the sleeve. And this is how the palette looks. You can see that there is this special packaging. It is just so cool. I have to say that Felicia and Auntie, the owners of Nomad, have an amazing touch when it comes to creating their collections or their releases. Yeah, it is just incredible how much thought goes into it, into detail, and how to make it special, and to just not like go and put a picture on it and like throw it on the market. There goes so much into this. And in case you don't know Nomad Cosmetics, they are actually traveling to these places. This is destination makeup, you know? So this time it is Royal Europe, and you also see it reflected here in the palette, especially of course in the shade names, because of course you do have all these shade names, like for example Buckingham Palace, Great Hall, Royal Treasure, and stuff like that. Okay, so you see the beautiful color scheme, which is of course jewel tones, which is so fitting. And yeah, and this is my first look. I just got this on my yesterday, and I should also say that this video is replacing my new makeup releases video for this week, because I am celebrating Passover. When you're seeing this, I'm either already celebrating Passover, it has started already, or if we are right before. I'm not 100% sure yet when this video is going to go live. So just so you know, I have no time to sit down and edit new makeup releases now in this time of the year. And Passover lasts for 7 days, so also next week I don't think that I will be doing new makeup releases, but we will do other things, okay? Also, in that connection, before I forget, something very big and new is coming to my channel later on this week. So please make sure, because you're going to love this. You're going to love this. And it's very special, and it has never been done before. Yeah, at least not here on my channel, and I don't know, it probably exists somewhere, but on my channel you're going to love this. So make sure you're subscribed and you have your bell turned on so you don't miss this. It is coming later on this week, this very week, and it is going to be hopefully a regular part of my channel. Okay, we're going to talk more about this probably, but it has to do with my daughter Kiki. Okay, just saying. Okay, so a lot of you of course know Kiki already, Kinneret, and she's very loved here on this channel, so you will love this. Okay, sweeties, this is what we have to talk about, of course, today. Again, I'm going to, of course, do this look. By the time you're seeing this, there might already be a couple of looks on my social media that I have posted. Maybe also swatches, depending on how I'm getting along with my Passover preparations, but I'm going to try to do it all and squeeze it in somehow. Beyond that, of course, check out Nomad Cosmetics. I do happen to have a code with them. You find all my codes that I have with the different brands if you click on the link to my link tree down in the description box. This one is affiliated. I received this in PR, and I'm so grateful, because this is one of my most favorite brands. So with all of that being said, This has taken 5 minutes of an intro, so let's go right into it. Okay, sweeties, I have not done this in many months. So let's see what we can do. Okay, I have my eyes primed, of course my eyebrows done, and I have foundation on my forehead. Everything here is still undone. And of course, as you know, I'm going to use this beautiful palette. And I think, do you see this? Do you see this? This is so cool. I have to say, outer packaging and package design is out of this world, always, with Nomad Cosmetics. If you hear licking in the background, 2 of my dogs are sleeping and 2 are kinda licking each other and I don't know, and playing, I guess. Okay, so this is how the palette looks, of course, and I think I want to use this blue, and I have no plan. I have no plan. You saw, of course, in the intro what happened with this look, and sweeties, I also have to say that I completely forgot how to film, because again, like since last year June, I have not filmed a makeup application video. So just saying, you gotta cut me some slack here. All right. My eyes are primed with the eyeshadow primer from ABH, and I'm just going to go in with the shade Hall of Mirrors, and I'm just going to, what do I have here? I have eyebrow pomade on my finger. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go in with that shade, and as you can see already that the pigmentation is like really, should I be closer? I don't know. Should I be closer? Do you want me to be closer? Yeah, okay. So this is beautiful. And I'm just going to like really build this up. And then I'm going to probably spend the rest of the day blending this out. But I think this shall be worth it because, sweeties, these Nomad mattes are so smooth. Do you know what I mean? They're so smooth. There are mattes out there that feel so chalky and weird, but Nomad mattes are just so smooth. Okay, so now thing is, in all of those months that I spent offline, basically, first month didn't do any makeup. 0. At some point I got into, this is just a brush, clean brush. The first month I did nothing, and then afterwards I started to just do my eyebrows, and not even with eyebrow pomade, just with a pencil or something. Guys, can you stop? Hey, stop it. Yeah, this is great because they have a lot of energy right now. I just went out for a very short walk so they can take care of their business, and then I came home and it is now, let me check the time. It's now almost 6. Wow, it's already 6 o'clock. Wow, what I've been doing all day. 6 a.m. Okay, I'm in my pajamas. This is how I do my makeup. All right, sweeties, so you see, just with nothing, this is already blending out, and this is so cool. I will later on put on, I think, more of that shade, but first of all I want to see that the base of the shade is blended out, because that just makes everything a little bit easier. Okay, what I wanted to say is that I went through a bit of a really rough spot. I was in such a burnout mode when I went offline. I just could not. I felt like I cannot perform anymore. I cannot give anymore. I also don't want to be looked at anymore. I don't want anything anymore. So it was actually quite dramatic when you think about it, because it is just so sad for someone who is so passionate about makeup to lose it like this. Guys, what? And now they look at me like, but mom, but mommy, you were having fun. Okay, let's go in Palace of Versailles, which is this one, to just blend the other shade out a tiny little bit more, even though I think I could just also do it with a bone color matte or something, which I always have on my table here. I usually, I don't need it to be in the palette, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna blend this out and see how it goes, and then I'm gonna build up the darker shade. So at some point I thought that I'm going to have to shut down my channel and my social media, these dogs, this is one of the reasons why I'm not filming these kinds of videos, you know, because they're always moving my soft boxes. 1 second, because they're lying down here, and they're making a lot of noise. Now, thankfully, you guys have told me that you don't mind it so much, because it just makes it more like real life, and it's more like we're just hanging out. But it's very hard to like grasp onto my own thoughts when these two are acting out here on the floor. Talking about my very, very big German Shepherd male, which is Rex, and our newest addition, which is Dante, which is a Dutch Shepherd puppy who has a very, very high energy play drive, you know, because he's a puppy and because he's a Dutch Shepherd. Okay, so in any case, but can you see this? Can you just see this? That this is, there is no work involved, you know? All right, they're also, of course, banging with their collar on the crates, because I have my dogs in crates when they're alone. So that is also the metallic noise that you're hearing probably. All right, so I was thinking that I'm gonna have to shut down everything, and you know, the only regret really at that point that I had was all this equipment, all that money that went into establishing this channel. You know, I can't. How can I just shut everything down? So I decided to just leave it for now and wait for later. I just thought, you know what? I can shut down this channel later if I still want to. Let's just put it on the windowsill, give it the sunshine treatment, and just be gone. And it was very, very healthy for me, and I just needed to do it to detach myself. Now, I didn't really know or realize that I was also detaching myself from people, which was actually very sad for me. And I'm finding it out now that basically when you're gone for 6 months and you're not reaching out, like even behind the scenes, I was not reaching out to my YouTube friends and stuff like that, you know? And I'm going to have a different video about friendships, and also especially these kinds of friendships on social media. I'm gonna make a video about that at some point, but that's why I'm not gonna go into that too much today. But and when you come back and you realize that people didn't really miss you, not you guys, but my colleagues, you know, didn't really miss you. Nobody's waiting for you on social media, you know, nobody. So that was a bit of a shock. Now, and then you're kind of blamed for, well, you didn't reach out, you know, and that is, I don't know, I find that a little bit problematic, because I kind of feel like so many people of my viewers, reached out to me and said, Leorah, we're thinking about you, we're missing you, how are you doing? You know, everybody knew that I was very, very much suffering from the fact that my brother is in Ukraine, that he is living in a war zone. I'm gonna go in, I just decided. Wait. Do I want to change my decision? I'm debating between this one and this one. What should I do? I wish I could do a poll now and ask you guys. I think I'm going to go for the purple because it has a crown on it. It has a crown on it. So, wait, the other one? No, the other one doesn't have a crown on it. So I'm going to go for Buckingham Palace. All right, so let's just put that here and then try to make a transition between the blue and the purple. Yeah, so you guys were really, really amazing and reached out, and the problem was that I didn't really know what to say. I didn't know what to tell you. When am I coming back? How am I feeling? What is my plan now? How is it going? I had no answers, you know. I was a very, very dramatic time in a way, and I just needed to be on my own. And really there was only one person I spoke to on a daily basis, which has been for a long time and will probably always be my bestie. And yeah, so that was the only one. But other than that, I was completely off the map, you know, for a lot of people. I think my stomach just growled. All right, so I think that is basically the outline of the look. Now I'm just going to go into the dark shade of that blue, the first blue that we put on, and I'm just going to like smudge those two together, and it goes so easy. I cannot even, you know. I know that there is still a line here, but we're going to work on that. But it's just like overall, the overall picture is already pretty good. All right, so that was basically what was happening. And then I have to say, last November, both of my twin girls, my older girls, which is of course Kiki, that you know because she is not very often, but once in a while here on my channel, but also her twin sister Hallel, who is not really into this kind of stuff. So I'm not forcing her to be here, obviously. They had their bat mitzvah. And after that was over, because there's of course also a lot of preparation going into this, and you know, a lot of pressure, organizing, and all of that. So after that was over, I finally felt like, okay, now I'm going to take a breath and I'm going to start to film a video. Now the first time, no, I have to tell you something different first. All those months before that point where I thought I'm ready to go back to YouTube, I'm going to put the Glimmer Grasp on. Is this Grasp? Yeah, Glimmer Grasp from Unearthly Cosmetics. I'm going to put that here in that area where I'm going to put the shimmers. Okay, so all those months when I went into this room, because this is also my storage room and I also have a very large fridge here and stuff. So every time I went into this room, I felt like, where's the next toilet? I needed to run to the bathroom and have diarrhea. This is how much pressure I felt being here, you know? And that was so horrible. And every single time I got a PR package, sometimes I didn't even open it for days. Sorry to say, I just couldn't. Can we not? Dante? So, sorry to say, because that sounds like so not nice, but that's how it was. I just couldn't, you know? And sometimes I let it sit for a couple of days, then I made myself open it. I made myself at least take a flat lay picture, and then sometimes if I could, I would do a look and just post the look on Instagram, but usually I couldn't. I was completely blocked. Okay, so let us go in. Wow, which shade should we use now? Well, this one definitely. This one has to be in the look. Guys, you're really getting on my nerves, I have to say. Who is it now? Dante, stop it. Puppy. Okay, let's do the green and this one. This has a purple shift. Oops, do you see this? Can you hear like this? You see it, right? And I also want to have this one, which is green, and I want to say, you know, the like a bluish shade. Okay, so let's start with this one, which is Royal Orb, which is the green one. And I'm so into this theme, though. It is so cool. So let's just put this on. Yeah, so I just dropped everything here and I left as fast as I could. Scratching the floor. Trying to dig and escape, or what are you trying to say with this, sweetie? Okay, so in any case, this is such a mess. I wonder if I can use any of this footage. Okay, you guys let me know in the comments how you feel about messy videos like this, because you can have them every day. It gets messy. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this one that I just showed you, which is Bleu de France. All right, what does that mean? The blue of France? I had 3 years of French. Did I? Yeah, I had 3 years of French. I'm not very aware of anything anymore, but boy, oh boy, this is so beautiful. This, wow. I mean, seriously, this is very beautiful. All right, so yay. So what I wanted to say is that it took me so long to get comfortable here in this place again and to reconquer it in a way, you know? And this first video, coming back after this huge loop. This first video that I filmed here, I felt so tense. Sitting down, putting a memory card into the camera, turning on that camera and seeing myself again here, I had to reconquer territory that was already mine. You know, it is so strange, but isn't it like that in life very often, that you get into these situations where you just have to reconquer and reconquer and reconquer things that you thought you already own, and that they are there for you to serve you, but you just, you know what I mean? There are a lot of videos that I can make about this, because I have a lot of issues that I have to reconquer all the time. Okay, so in any case, that was basically what that was, you know, but I had to make this decision. I had to come here. I had to sit down and listen. When I turned off the camera after filming this first video, I was so happy, so happy, that I felt like, oh, it was such a relief to know that yes, this is still your place. You can still do it. You still feel good here. You just had to overcome this initial hurdle, you know? And that was a super huge relief, because as I said, I thought that I had lost it. And it was the saddest thing for me, because I've been working for my channel for so long, so many years, and I have been really bringing sacrifices within my family, time, sleep, you know? Because of having so many kids, and back then even smaller kids. I mean, when I started my channel, my youngest child was just 1 year old, and I was filming at 3 o'clock in the morning in order to have content. So that is really extremely crazy, and then to see yourself not succeed and to I don't know, potentially shut down your channel is heartbreaking, right? But with this switch that I made after my break, or within my break, or after coming back, that this is not work anymore. I don't want this to be work anymore. I have enough work besides that, right? That was the key. I don't want to compete anymore. I don't want to compare myself to other creators anymore. And that is also the reason why I stopped talking to really most of them. Right now there's only one other creator that I'm speaking to, not because I'm like not okay with the other ones. It is just that there is so much competitiveness. If they want it or not, you do compare yourself, and it is very sick, and it made me sick, you know? So I just couldn't, and I don't want to be judged and compared, and I also don't want to see myself in the numbers of subscribers, likes, shares, I don't know, watch hours, stuff like that. I don't want to put my worth into stuff like this. So I'm going to finish the rest, of course, and off camera, and then of course I'm going to come back to say goodbye to you with the finished look, which you have seen, of course, in the intro, but I'm going to say a proper goodbye to you in just a second. Okay, sweeties, and now you have, of course, watched me put on this makeup, and maybe I should also tell you how I finished the look, but first of all, I'm going to zoom you in so you can take a bit of a closer look, and I hope that, like I said in the intro, this look will already be live, of course, on social media, so you can see it maybe a little bit better. So that is how it has turned out. Okay, maybe you've also noticed, and I've also spoken about this here and there already a little bit, that I am not doing these winged liners anymore. This is not purely, but mostly because I want to save the time. But also, of course, because the older I get, it is just getting harder for me to draw a straight line that looks crisp and nice. And I see so many pictures on social media where the eyeliner is completely messed up, and I'm just saying to myself, just don't do a liner then. You don't need it. You know, nobody needs a liner. It's nice if you do it, but I kind of feel maybe I'm too perfectionist, but I feel like if you do it, then it's gotta look nice, you know? And for me, I can make it look nice. It is just taking too long, and I don't have that time because I have a lot of other stuff going on in my life, so I have to save the time somehow. Yeah, I also should point out that maybe this eyebrow doesn't look very crisp and maybe a little bit off, like up here. That is just because I have a pimple there. Okay, just that's the reason. Okay, sweeties, let's talk about how I finished the look. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so what did I do? I did put on a black on my waterline, and then I lined it very tight to the waterline with this shade, which is a beautiful magenta shade, which is called the Ballroom. And then I blended it out with this, which is of course one of those duochromy, multi-chromy shades. It shifts between gold and green and pink, I want to say. I don't know what you're seeing, probably mostly pink, but maybe, I don't know. But that is what it is, and this is called Royal Treasure. And then in the inner corner I have this one, which is also a shifty shade, which is called Imperial Crown. Is it shifty? No, this looks more like a very foiled shimmer. I don't know. But in any case, these, now that we're already talking about the shimmer and duochrome, multi-chrome formula, sweeties, I have almost all palettes from Nomad Cosmetics. Even before I got on the PR list, I already purchased a lot, okay? I have to say, I don't know what has happened behind the scenes and what they have done, but they cooked up a formula that is out of this world. I want to say, with the experience that I have, and I think I'm sort of mid-range probably in experience. I've tried a lot of brands already, but you know, I'm not the one that gets to try everything because of where I live and because of I cannot afford like to buy everything. But from what I know and from what I have, I want to say that this multi-chrome formula is out of this world. It is probably, I want to say, yeah, I want to say that this is the best formula that I have ever tried so far. I mean, I have tried these three shades, this one, and this one today, and I cannot even tell you how smooth, how buttery, how opaque, how foiled, how shifty. I don't even know what else to say. This is unbelievable, you know? So, and you know that if it wouldn't be like that, I would tell you, because I have nothing to gain, I have nothing to lose. You know, I don't owe anyone anything, so I really have no, like, I have no reason to suck up to anyone. This has been, maybe you also saw it while I was applying, how good this was. Sometimes when you have shades like shifty shades, they kind of feel too thin, if you know what I mean. And then of course also on the eye applied, sometimes they don't look as good, or most of the time they don't look as good applied on the eye than they would look in the pan or when they are swatched or something. But this has been out of this world, just saying. Okay, I hope that I will be able to catch this beautifulness, no, the beauty, that I will catch the beauty also when I'm taking the pictures, seriously. Okay, so of course you also do have beautiful mattes in here, which I really love. I love that it is jewel tones. It just so serves me. It is amazing. Would I change something? I think maybe yes. I think I would add a black. I think that would add more drama. I think it would still fit to the theme, even though black is not really a jewel tone necessarily, but I think I would add a black because that is just for me the ultimate drama, and I love that. I see also, of course, that not everybody needs that, you know, and I don't need it either, but it just adds a little bit more of oomph, and I'm always for the oomph, you know. But other than that, I think it is a very beautiful, versatile palette. You even have the neutral option here if you want to, but let's face it, nobody buys a palette like this in order to have a neutral palette, right? But it is really nice that they gave this option. And also these shades, I mean, you saw it also in the beginning when I applied this first shade, the pigmentation was insane, and I love that. And still it was so easy to work with and to blend out with. Whatever they are doing with this formula, Antje and Felicia, do not change it. Do not change it. It is perfection. It is so beautiful. Yeah, so this has been super nice. Of course, off camera, I'm going to keep working with this and post more looks. And this is absolutely stunning, and I am so thrilled. And sweeties, also regarding to what I spoke about, of course, in my makeup application part, this has been a spectacular experience to come here, to come back and film actual doing makeup after this long break, without having this pressure of like, I have to over edit this, I cannot look for words, you know, to have this little pause in what I'm saying because I'm looking for the next word. I can have bloopers. I feel so much more free and so much more relaxed because I feel like why do I need to polish myself so much? Because I am who I am, and who likes it will stay and will watch me, and who doesn't will not, and that is okay. You know, that is given free choice and a free will, and that is the beauty of what we are and what we can, you know, so I love it. Okay, sweeties, you see, now I had to swallow. It happens. Okay, that is it for today from me. And again, don't forget to come back later this week, because, sweeties, we are launching a special playlist, basically a special line. In the meantime, it's going to be on my channel. Maybe at some point Kiki will do her own channel with this, but basically why I'm launching this on my channel is because you guys love her already, and you know her already, and she is so funny, and you know, why I'm launching what she is doing on my channel is because I want to protect her. Okay, because I want to protect and see the reactions and see the comments and all of that, because I am her mom and I'm going to protect her. But I think that you are going to be so thrilled to see her goof around with makeup and just be a silly, in a good way, a silly girl, just playing around, being herself, acting out, and playing, you know, with her creativity and with her character, with everything. You are in for something very entertaining, and I hope that I will, after this, even still be relevant here, because she has said for years that she's gonna take over my channel. I think this is what we're seeing here. Sweeties, please don't leave me, because I'm still the mommy here, you know. But I'm super happy for her and for me, because I'm her mom, and I'm so proud of her. Okay, sweeties, that is it. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to. Of course, check out my link tree with all my links to social media, with all my discount codes, of course. And that is it. And I'm gonna see you here super soon. And up until then, for everybody who is Jewish, happy Passover, Chag Sameach. And for everybody who is not, I think we also have Easter now at the same time, sort of. So happy Easter for everybody who is celebrating the Christian faith. And I don't know if there are other people celebrating something. If so, then of course, happy holidays and stuff. And I'll see you next week. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.